Hi everyone, this is Bill, and today we're looking at my green line breeding group. There's 9 ewes in here and a ram. These are all the full-blood registered Ile-De-France that I imported from Canada. This ram right here, he's a 4-year-old ram. Pretty nice meaty ram. He's my second favorite ram, but he's also the oldest ram I bought from Canada. And then on the ewes, any of them that you see with the green tag, which there's 7 of them, they're all 2-year-olds. And then there's one here with a bigger tag, 93J. She's a 3-year-old ewe. And this one right next to her with the big tag, 12J, is also a 3-year-old ewe. And 12J had a green 7 from my ram lamb videos earlier this year. He turned out to be a really nice ram, and he went to Montana. And 93J, she also had twins, so both of them ewes had twins. As far as the 2-year-olds, there was a few twins and one ewe had triplets. Let's see, I'll try to find the one that had the triplets. Oh, this little bit smaller ewe right here. She had triplets this year and she had twins last year, so she's been a really productive ewe at a young age. 5 lambs when other ones have had a single, you know, and have 2, but as an average, they were probably pretty close to what my average overall was, which was on 2-year-olds 1.58, and I can't remember specifically here without going through their records, but I do remember this smaller ewe here, this 18, she had 2 nice lambs. She had a ram lamb and a ewe lamb. I remember green 3 from one of my spring ram lamb videos. But the green line in general has been pretty well received. People like what the lambs out of them look like. The ewes are nice, but the ram, he's really nice, so how they're crossing up is making some pretty nice lambs. But this is actually my biggest group of ewes that I imported from Canada. Like I said, there's 9 in here. So they all have the same sire, and that's why I grouped them like I did. But on the ewe side, there's variance, and that's why you see probably a little bit of difference in size, just what their maternal lines were before they all got grouped together based on all having the same sire. I would have liked to have my lines a little more even, like I've said before, but that's just how it worked out. But so far, I really like what the lambs look like coming out of these green line ewes, and of course this ram. He's a very aggressive breeder, and he only had 9 ewes, and the pasture next to him was the big group I've had for cleanup the last 17 days. And during that 17 days, none of his cycled back, so we got them all stuck on the first cycle, but there was a ewe in that other pasture that came back in heat, but even when she wasn't, all he did was run and run and run that fence. So he's a good aggressive breeder, and I think he was just running his weight off of him. All I ever seen him doing is running the fence, and never really seen him doing much grazing. The ewes, they'd be out grazing, but he was just running the fence. There's even a creek in that pasture, and when the sheep on the other side of the fence would go to the other side of the creek area, he'd jump the creek and run up there. So he's just a very aggressive breeder. So in general, that's what I've noticed with this breed. They're pretty aggressive breeders, and of course they can breed year-round, so they have that extra libido even out of season. And just like in mostly my blue line, I guess it was, there's some of them ewes that even get the nose wrinkles. So here's one ewe here. She's got a short ear. I assume that she probably frostbit it up in Canada when she was born. Where they live up there is pretty far up and pretty cold up there. But I noticed that ewe has a little bit of them nose wrinkles, and then there's one here that really has them, this green 20. I don't know, I guess I kind of like the nose wrinkle look. Some people don't, but of course the rams always have it. But that's one thing I was the most surprised on when I brought them down here, is that there's actually ewes that can have the nose wrinkles. But there they are, the green breeding line. Thanks for watching. Bye.